if you think about even Delhi city, our goal has to be the last step connectivity. That as you come out from home, you need to walk only few steps before you can reach to. Our public transport needs to be expanded. It needs to reach the last mile, what we call last mile connectivity. So last mile connectivity is mostly used in reference to connecting the remotest part of the country. But if you think about even Delhi city, our goal has to be the last step connectivity. That as you come out from home, you need to walk only few steps before you can reach to a nearest metro station. Because if that doesn't happen, then on the way to metro station, you are going to use something which is going to pollute, number one. This also will discourage people to use metro because either they will have to travel by their car and park it, or they will have to rely some other mode of transport. Both of them are bringing some uncertainty. So therefore, the more and more ease will be created in using the public transport. And as the public transport will be able to connect as close as nearby the every household or the neighborhood, the overall uses of public transport will increase. Third, while we are still aiming to transition to e-vehicle, which we are aiming that maybe 15 years or 10 years down the line, everyone would be using or commuting through a car which is running on electricity. This is compounded by the fact that as the winter sets in, then the overall ventilation capability or ventilation coefficient of atmosphere reduces. And that is directly related to basically suppression of this lowest part of atmosphere, which is called boundary layer. And even from air pollution point of view, there is another subcomponent of this atmospheric layer is there, which is called mixing height or mixing layer, where it allows pollutants to mix. And as its height comes down, it basically kind of traps the pollutants. So these two are, you can say, are natural factors which are also very important in making air pollution a major problem for not only, let's say, Delhi NCR, but even as you go upstream to cities in Haryana and in Punjab, and you go downstream to Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, and so on. India experiences more hot weather than cold.
Right.
So contrary to the Western houses, which are designed to protect people from cold or that whatever the cold winds can come inside, we are more designed to bring air inside so that normal temperature can be maintained. If the people do not have air conditioning, they do not have, even if you use cooler, etc., a good amount of time you like to open your window. And this ventilation determines the relationship between the pollution which is present outside and the indoor level of pollution. So given that we have good ventilation, then there is a possibility that outdoor pollution would definitely influence the pollution indoors. And since you are spending more time indoors, and particularly as the winter sets in more and more, and as the outdoor pollution rises, then there is high possibility that outdoor pollution may come and raise the level of indoor pollution. And to stop that or to remove that, to keep our indoor environment clean, air purifier is one way to secure or achieve that. Now, stubble burning is really a significant source when that farmers in the western part of India, mainly I think Haryana, Punjab, and part of Uttar Pradesh, they try to clean their agriculture field for another crop. And in that process, they burn mainly the stem or the residue of your paddy crop. And that basically leads to this, in a very short time, because they need to clear the farm, they burn it. And that burning happens generally from end of September, but it peaks sometime around 20th to 25th October. And that is the time when there are other, weather-related factors which are also acting against the dispersion of pollutants. So that is basically a time when you have a large external factor, an external source just comes into the picture. But since you asked that whether there are other factors, there are other sources, definitely there are. And there is now gradually a lot more understanding has come about the sources which are present on ground. And those are basically the sources which are present within the Delhi NCT, the sources which are present in Delhi NCR, and also sources which are present beyond Delhi NCR, that is in Haryana, Punjab, or in Uttar Pradesh, or even beyond in both directions. They also carry pollutants depending on the wind direction. So, and these sources are, you can say, broadly, mainly industrial sources. You have traffic, which is, flying on the road, power plant, and then other kind of burning, which happens, spurious burning of either the plant waste, agriculture waste, or trash or refuse, or municipal waste. These 4 to 5 sources are basically prevalent almost all around the year.